This is a window I went to shoot the time lapse yesterday night. And now I'm going to go down below to have my breakfast. Everything is prepared. I need to leave this place.
You're shining like a star. The starlight is everything to me. I'm around you like a satellite. Wherever you are, I will keep an eye on you. You're shining like a star. The starlight is everything to me. I'm around you like a satellite. Wherever you are.
Oh ho 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 ho, yes! I returned my key card and now we are on the road with my suitcase. So I hold my suitcase in my right hand and hold my camera in my left hand. I'm going to one of the park which is on a peninsula. So it's a 3-kilometer walk. Nah, but it cannot stop me from doing that. It is not brutally hot. Yes, outside now is like 18 degrees Celsius plus sunshine. You know, for a person who came here from Canada, this is somehow unbearable. There's a facility here. Thankfully, I can solve humanity's biggest problem here. Problem number 1. That's a Turtle Mountain. It cannot be called a mountain at all. It's just a hill. I don't know whether it's more than 300 meters above sea level though. This is sea level. Bus is easy, bus is simple. I'm already inside the station. Wow, this station looks spacious. Look at the nature skylight. Oh ho 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 ho. This place is spacious. These places all have a plaza, a very big plaza in front. You see, I don't see the reason of having one. It's just wasting space. In city, since the city landscape is very valuable, but yeah, they like that, so let it go. Train station. Into a passenger terminal. So this station is also both a train station and a long-distance bus station. Yeah. This is more. The total building area is 80,000 meters square, with $438 million. Oh no, million yuan. So it's not that expensive, right? It's not that expensive. They have the they have the train terminal here and the bus terminal here with the buses, the bus terminal here, and then the hotel. Nah, it's not that expensive in my mind. This is a plaza. This is a plaza I just saw. It have an even bigger plaza behind it, which means if I peek below, yeah, that's a plaza. The big plaza. Who is that plaza? Alright, I'm at the train station now. This train station is rather interesting. It took a while for me to figure it out. I'm actually right now on the second floor. The first floor is where we enter the station, but there's no train tracks on the first floor. All train tracks are on the second floor. But there's a waiting area on the first floor, which means people who are on the first floor, they actually walk across the station. They walk below the tracks, all the way to the other side, and go to platform number 3. For us who are on the second floor, we go through the boarding area. We directly walk onto the station number, deck number 2, where the train is already at. So you can say half of the station is actually below the train track. I don't know whether it is because the train track is actually built or partially on the mountain. Until now, I never see a train track which is, or say a station which is in the cave. Yeah, that would be very interesting. Well, I never see any stations which is inside a cave or say like inside a mountain. That would be pretty interesting to see one, and it would be pretty unique. Although the problem of that is really the ventilation, the HVAC, and in case of emergency, what they should do for evacuation. Probably should ask some civil engineers. Okay, I'm on the deck waiting for the train. It is exactly as my estimated. Is my microphone on? Yes, it is. This station is actually right next to a mountain ridge. So, let me zoom in. You see that part? You see that part? That's a mountain ridge. So they probably shaved part of the mountain off to build this station. And then there's a huge elevation difference between here and the other side, which is towards the city. So yeah, it's a huge difference. My train will come in probably from that direction, this way there, to all the way to Nanjing. But I will get off at Wuxi. One thing funny is this train is actually from Ganzhou, which is probably my place where I will be reported to duty. But no, I'm not going to take this train. This is a pretty old train compared with the two trains I arrived from. I arrived in Ningde, so yeah, I'm going to ride this antique all the way back to Wuxi. And we are moving. The train has arrived at Pyongyang Station, but I'm actually technically reverse flow. It is a bad choice for me to go all the way here. I went all the way from carriage 16 to carriage 8 in order to see where is a canteen carriage. Yes, this is a canteen carriage. So yes, you have some place to dedicated for eating on this train. And yeah, the reason I come here is I want to charge up my battery of my camera. One of them have already been depleted, so I don't want to wait until this one depletes as well. We are now at Yueqing Station, just stopped. Many people is hopping onto the train as well as many people get off. I don't know how large this station is, but out of the window seems like it's a pretty large station. Yeah, little did I say, this trip in total will cost me 7 hours and 7 minutes. So it would be a long stay on the train. Luckily, they let me charge my camera battery here in the canteen carriage. We have arrived at Shaoxing North Station. Many passengers are getting off the board. Shaoxing is a place which holds special memory because one of China's most famous writers, he is a Shaoxing person. Yeah, we learned a lot about what he wrote when we were in in elementary school and every stage of high school. He is one of the person actually we are mostly frightened of because he just always writes those weird stuff. To be honest, nowadays when I'm at this age, I feel it's normal. What he wrote at that stage is also a little bit controversial. So yeah, so that's why we call him a revolutionary person who lead an age. Yeah. Oh, by the way, did I tell you his name? His name is Zhou Shuren. And but his pen name, which is mostly well known by us, by people in China, is called Lu Xun. Yes, he is a Shaoxing person, and yeah. Anyhow, we have arrived at the station. Okay, this is Hangzhou East Station. We are going to stop here for 15 minutes. I know the train does not need to charge because it does not have a battery on board. But probably it is going to wait until other trains go through to open the gap. It's 15 minutes, so I have plenty of time to kill. Let me take a look in front of the train. So this is head of the train. Oh, did you see what I see? How many animals they have killed? Aerodynamic has been improved. Okay, this is the track. So this is unless you are an authorized personnel, otherwise you cannot enter. Of course, safety is never the first priority, right? The first priority is have fun. That's the track looking forward. Complex wires. Yeah. This station is huge. It's really, really huge. Hangzhou East Station. Oh, I hear a train. It is not stopping. It's a freight train. Then we are yielding a freight train. What cargo is it carrying? It's long. And I saw another train coming in from there. Let me get back. Okay, everyone, finally we are on the route again. Finally entering Jiangsu province, and no, I haven't entered Jiangsu province yet. The next stop is actually Shanghai Hongqiao Station. If you watched my day 1's video, you know it's one of the biggest stations in China. It's one of the biggest railway stations in China. Yeah, that stop will be pretty short, 4 minutes, and then we will go to Suzhou Yuanqu Station. So for that station, we are going to stop for 22 minutes. Outside is pitch dark, so in order to take some B-rolls, I need to change out my 35mm f1 for art, the B-stopper lens. It means this lens probably can see something I cannot even see. Yeah. Alright, I'm at Suzhou Yuanqu Station. This is a pretty small station, to be honest. But the light behind me, wow, the light behind me is extremely epic. Oh, there's a freight train passing by. Yep, there's a freight train. It's too dark, you cannot see it, but you can hear the noise. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And can you see that one? Yes, that tall skyscraper. Oh, the light dance. Okay, we have arrived at the station. Do you think this is the end? Do you think so? If you think so, then you are too navy. You are absolutely too navy. Yes, I mean, take the metro, which is also railway system, right? All right, I'm back. I started my video here, so I will end it here. How do I feel about this trip? Is a little bit complicated. Although many people consider riding a train for 6-7 hours is a little bit long. But I would say it is more interesting, significantly more interesting than riding an aircraft, because the aircraft is pretty boring. Don't mention the epic night for Friday night though. Anyhow, since I'm going for the interview and CATL actually cover all my traveling and residence, so for all these 3 videos, I should say thank you very much for CATL sponsoring my videos. Greatly appreciated. Assuming they pay me back my train ticket as soon as possible. Anyhow, I wish you have a good day. See you next time.